What up, YouTube? It's your boy Pubs, and today I want to talk about Titanfall 2. I played the beta on both weekends, and I gotta tell you, now I'm not gonna break the game down like some people want to do, and nah, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm a first-person shooter gamer. That's what I like to play. I'm a Call of Duty Battlefield gamer. I own Titanfall. I pre-ordered it back in the day. I did not like the game. It was fun at first. I thought the beta we had in Titanfall 1 was interesting. It was good. It was something different. It was fresh. And then when the game actually came out, it just felt, it didn't have any body to it. It didn't have any longevity to it. It died too quick. Very little customization. It didn't have enough to support it. Now, here you go. We got Titanfall 2. We get a beta. Thankful for that. I'm glad they gave us a beta. It's very important that these dev teams and these publishers are giving us betas for games so we can make a good decision if to buy it or not, or wait and see, whatever it may be. But I like the option to be able to play a beta. Moving forward, so I gotta tell you, at first I really liked the Titanfall 2 beta. That first Friday, no, it was Saturday. Was it Saturday or Friday? It was Friday. That Friday of the first weekend, I liked the movement. It felt smoother to me. The service felt better than what I remember on Titanfall 1. I played it on both PS4 and Xbox One. I played it solo on PS4. I played it with a bunch of gaming buddies on Xbox One. I had a good time. I enjoyed the game. But the overall consensus was, no, it's not worth $60. I wouldn't buy it. I'm not buying it. You know, my main focus is on Battlefield 1 or Call of Duty. This game, that's the problem with this game right here. Before I move on, you're going up against Battlefield 1 and you're going up against a Call of Duty game. Regardless if it's Infinite Warfare, shitty COD, whatever, you're going up against Call of Duty and Battlefield 1. There is no way Titanfall 2 survives. If you're hoping on people being so frustrated with Call of Duty, okay, maybe. If you're focused on people not buying into the whole Battlefield 1 concept, I don't know about that. I think Battlefield 1 is different enough going backwards that I think it sparks people's interest of, yeah, I'll give it a try. Or maybe people are like, oh, I'm not really into the Battlefield things, but this one looks interesting. Just for the nostalgia standpoint. Call of Duty's Call of Duty. No matter how shitty the game is, it will be the best-selling game of the season. There is no way around that. It's Call of Duty. It always does. People buy it, bitch and complain about it, people stop playing it. That's it. The core group of Call of Duty players will keep playing it until the next one comes out. Rinse and repeat. All right? That's just how it is. But, so Titanfall's got to deal with these two games. How do they survive? They don't. And from what I can tell from this beta, which is technically a pre-alpha, so they say, one of the things that was lacking for me personally with Titanfall 1 was the fact that there was so little customization. There wasn't a lot of guns. There was not much you could do past just play the games over and over again. Now, if it was 2007, 2008, 2009, you know what? That's fine. That works. But it's 2016. We're going to 2017. I'm sorry. Even though I like the minimal customization, I like the focus to be on the gameplay, especially gun-on-gun gameplay. We move so far forward with all these games, nickel and diming us with all this customization, then trying to sell us extra shit to make extra money, but how we get that extra customization easier without grinding the game or whatever. I'm sorry, we got led down that road and enough people bought into it that that's the business model going forward with these games. Whether the developers like it or not, the publishers want them to do that. So here we are, and we play in this pre-alpha for Titanfall 2, and there's nothing in there that says, oh, this game is going to have more longevity to me. Nothing. The reason why I stopped playing Titanfall 1 was not because the game sucked. Not because it couldn't be a fun first-person shooter. It sucked for two reasons for me. One, I hated the stupid AIs. And number two, there was just not enough body to the game. There was not enough things to keep me going. Oh, I need to do this. I need to do this to get that. There wasn't. it fell flat on that aspect. You know, now the guys that created this are the same guys who created Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and previous CODs. These guys created epic games where people played them not even just for a year, 2 years, 3. People are still playing them. So to me, the Titanfall 2 beta just fell short in the fact that, all right, I'm not seeing anything that's making me go, oh yeah, I'm getting this one. This one's going to be better. It felt smoother. It did. It felt smoother. But as far as the problem I had with the first game compared to this one, I don't see that being remedied. So then you go and you make a solo campaign. I don't care about no solo campaign. Everybody wanted more body, more longevity to the multiplayer of Titanfall, the original Titanfall. So what do? You go and waste your time building a campaign. Nobody wants the damn campaign. You should have invested that time and energy into making the multiplayer side last. Okay, now, you're saying, all right, well, listen, that's a pre-alpha you played. Okay, well, I would have thought that if one of the biggest complaints was there was a lack of customization, a lack of longevity, I would have thought that if they're going to give us a beta, they would have gave us something showing that they listened, showing that they're giving us all these little cool things. Like, oh, shit. All right, they listened. No, I didn't get that. I didn't pick that up. To me, it was kind of like, all right, I don't understand. To me, my whole feeling was, and I had this discussion with my gaming buddies on Xbox One, it would be a great free-to-play game. And then sell extras to make your money up. Could you imagine if Titanfall 2 was a free-to-play? You would have a lot of people not buying Call of Duty this year. Because they would say, all right, you know what? I'll put the money into Battlefield. And if I want to break away from Battlefield, I'll just go play Titanfall and then go back to play Battlefield. Why would I spend the money on COD when I know COD's going to suck this year? And the whole thing about the COD 4 remastered, that shit going to die so fast. Nobody's going to be playing that. So Titanfall 2, like, seriously, for me, I thought it played really well the first weekend. It played like shit the second weekend. I mean, they gave us nothing to really look at, nothing to really go, oh, they really made some huge adjustments to the game as far as making it where it's going to last longer than a month, adding more excitement to the game. Yeah, they added some new game modes, apparently, whatever. I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. Does it do it for you? I mean, we all played. I know some people that were streaming it who, they're not big Titanfall players, but like they didn't make it past like 2 hours playing the beta. Me, I made it both weekends for the most part. I played a lot the first weekend. I played very little the second weekend. I was kind of turned off the amount of people just sniping. It didn't run this smooth the second week. Yeah, people were lagging all over the place. I was lagging. It just didn't seem. If that's the image and the experience you're leaving me with, that's not a good sign. But then again, I wasn't buying it anyway. Like I said last night to one of my friends, shout out to Mav, I said, you know when I'll buy this game? When it's $5 on Origin for PC. That's when I'll buy it. And that's the truth. I props to Respawn. It's a nice game. It's not worth $60. They should never wasted their time building a campaign. They should have focused on making the multiplayer have longevity to last at least 6 months or plus. They should have made it much more captivating. They should have showed us in this alpha or this beta, whatever you want to call it. They should have showed us that the game is going to have longevity, which they did. They did. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this game turns out to be something more than we saw in this alpha. But anyway, I'm your boy PUBzZz. I ranted on for over 9 minutes. Took up too much of your time, apparently. Until next time, I'm your boy PUBzZz. Keep it real. Peace. I'm outie.